what's going on, everybody.
Hey, no.
I don't think anybody can hear you.
I don't know. But if I turn this on, we're probably going to beep.
No?
No, beep.
But we got to go mobile because I want Smoky Butt.
I'm already mobile. So, welcome everybody. Tonight we are doing something different because tomorrow night we are not doing Drago and Tink because Gary, hello, welcome.
Gary.
So tonight we have decided that we are going to do both shows. So for the first hour, special intro. Yes, a special intro from Mr. Nass. So your first hour, you've got the Reverend, hey Cora, and Miss Grimm. The second hour, you'll have the Reverend, Miss Grimm, and the Mr. Nast. So there you go. But we're doing this just because tomorrow night, we're kind of a little bit worried that too many people are going to want to talk about the election. And again, something here, well, isn't that special? There goes Gary with the church lady. Well, isn't that special? But as we said, we don't talk politics, we don't talk religion, even though I am the Reverend.
That is true.
Buy 2 Grimms, get a Mr. Nast free. Well, there you go.
Well, I mean, that does work.
But I think buying the Reverend, you may find him on a blue-white special.
$1.99.
You're giving me a lot of credit.
Yeah.
$1.99. What a bargain. What a bargain for me.
And with the Grimms, you get a potato.
And a poop on the floor.
But this potato, who is completely ignoring me, Luna. This potato is 4 years old today.
$1.27 since he likes Dollar Tree. Hello, Lori. How are you?
Yeah. This potato over here is 4 years old today.
Old Luna.
Be a birthday girl. Yeah. Old Luna. And she goes, nope, fuck you.
Exactly. Sleepy Luna.
Sleepy Luna just had a very big dinner. She had her birthday dinner of a pound of ground beef, 2 cups of rice, 16 ounces of sweet potato, 2 eggs.
Mr. Nast, it is going to be a steaming pile outside tonight from both dogs. So Cora says, happy birthday, Luna. And Gary says, happy birthday.
Yeah, the Luna puppy.
The Luna puppy. And yesterday, somebody turned 1 year and 7 months.
Call her.
Crap. Can you see her?
Yeah, you can see her.
Right.
She's got her bones. She don't care about anything else.
And Troy says, happy birthday, Luna. And they are not stinky puppies because yesterday was bath day. Never again.
It could have been worse. We could have physically had to lift her up and put her in. Once they were in, they were fine.
Happy birthday to all of the babies. Let's actually talk about something. So, as you may have noticed, that Saturday night we did a little bit of a pop-up show while we were at the Octane concert, which was a really good show. Band opened up for them. Didn't go as late as we thought it would, which is good because it was quite a distance for us to drive. But so we got lucky to get upstairs and sit at the table upstairs. And you can go back.
Well, here, I can, Mr. Nast, if I send you pictures, can you post them?
But here's where the best part lies. So, at this table, it's Mama D, Mr. Nast, Brandon, and Alex. And then, Miss Grimm and Heather, my previous wife, not Heather.
Your ex.
Yeah, my ex. Yes, like a pretty good concert. Thanks for sharing. And welcome. It's a shame we couldn't do the whole show.
Mr. Nast has got pictures.
Yeah, he's going to bring up some pictures.
That's Boss and Quinn.
But what made it really interesting was, at this point, my ex-wife asked if I would like to sit in the chair she's sitting in. So now I would have the wife on one side and the ex-wife on the other.
All right, well, hold on. Go through the pictures and then.
I can't see the pictures.
No. That's the crowd. I believe that's Boss. Boss. I don't think I got any videos. I think everything was live. I think that's Boss giving the bird.
Yeah, I don't know, but you guys are up sitting at the rail, and I am up sitting at the table.
There's a lot of people in that bar.
Yeah, but downstairs was completely packed. You couldn't move downstairs if you wanted. And upstairs was getting just as bad. And the place is only, 500 people, they said?
Mm-hmm. Well, 500 tickets were sold.
500 tickets were sold. So, yeah. But, Mama Dukes. But we had fun. I just thought that you wanted to sit next to Shannon. Yeah, okay, I get that, and I understand that, and I appreciate it. But now I'm sitting between the two of you, and the first look on my face is, help.
There is no saving you.
I'm like, yeah, just what I want to do. I might as well go over and throw myself over the edge of the balcony now.
You act like we are bad when we're together. We're fun when we're together, especially when there's alcohol involved. Like feeding Heather moonshine cherries and Pepsi.
Bad idea, Heather. That's a no-no from Mr. Nast. I did come home and unwrap the wife, though.
My onesie.
Yeah, the wife was in a onesie, so I had to unwrap her.
Yes,
from a
but
onesie.
there's a logical reason on where.
Yes, you know what? That is a actually good idea, and it's something that I never actually really thought about. But wearing that actually protects the burn scars on your stomach, which is I never really thought about, because it's almost like the same principle as like the scars on
Oh shit!
my sides and everything. You know, the only thing that's a saving grace for the scars up in my hip area is the box shoe, because otherwise the jeans would just maul them up. I mean, they're already sensitive as it is. Because I'm a sensitive type of guy.
Bullshit.
I didn't hear no bullshit button. And you're going to try and run it.
Bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
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 Do you hear this shit? Miss Grimm is picking on the Reverend.
And your point is what?
Do you believe this shit? The Reverend is kind, sweet, innocent, loving, and caring.
Bullshit?
God, I gotta get
A
you
bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I don't know what pipe dream you're living in there, dear.
She's allowed. Miss Grimm, innocent. That's because you're scared of Miss Grimm.
I never claimed to be innocent. I am no way in hell.
Heather's only teaming up with you because you two have something in common. Guess what? You both need a big breakfast in the morning and a lot of help.
No, I don't.
When I want your opinion, I will give it to you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. You can continue on this little pipe dream there, dear.
I haven't smoked a pipe yet today.
You got a mouse in your pocket.
No, I don't. I get dribble.
Drogo?
I get dribble.
Are you going to put a tube in your ass and let it run up and down?
I don't know, but I actually saw a video of that one time. That is fucking disturbing. Why would people let a little rodent in their butthole?
Why do people put Christmas ornaments up their butthole?
That's the
hamster running in his head, probably.
No, that hamster's like a pile of bones. He's fermented now.
Well, it could be like the two hamsters that Hope had.
Hamsters are actually demonic.
Angel and what was the other one's name?
I don't know, but I think it was Can and Bull.
One hamster ate the other hamster and left its spinal cord.
Like, really, like, ate the fucking hamster. There's a whole new meaning to eating the ass out of something. Like, this fucking hamster ate the ass, everything.
And then would try to take a piece of anybody who got near the cage.
You went near the cage, the fucking hamster was like, and I'm like, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucking scary, man. That hamster got out and he used to fuck people up. Dude. I don't know if it was two females or two males, or if it was like a whole praying mantis type thing that the female ate the male. I don't know. I don't want to know. But we opened it up to clean it, and there was barely a carcass left. Like, that motherfucker must have been gnawing all night. Just, oh, nom, 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 nom.
and I can't say they didn't have food because Hope was notorious for overfeeding them.
Yeah, those fuckers got overfed. Like, I'm surprised the hamster actually fit in its cage. I was waiting for it to get stuck in the fucking tube because it was so fat. Hamster. So last night, the Reverend decided that Thanksgiving would come early. So last night we had a turkey breast, and we had the homemade mashed potatoes that Miss Grimm just cannot get enough of.
Now I need roast beef.
Yes, he also needs the roast beef. And we had stuffing.
Ooh, maybe we can go to the butcher tomorrow.
Or buy a
Gravy.
55-gallon drum. The last gravy we got, though, I did not like.
I'm telling you, it was the wrong one.
Was it Aju?
Hi, Fry Fry.
So,
Can we show everybody? This is what she's having a grand old time with.
it's
Wanna
a
say hi?
Himalayan yak chew.
You want to say hi? Say hi.
Yep, get your IVs ready.
Say hi.
Pray.
Yeah, Fry Fry.
Hey, you pray, puppy. Yes, that is a Himalayan yak chew. Now, what they do is they chew it down, and then once it gets so small to a certain point, you put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and it puffs up like a cheese ball, like a cheese puff.
Wait.
And
Wait.
look easy on it.
Okay. I thought she was starting to bleed.
Yeah, she will continue on that thing until she makes her gums bleed.
Now, Luna's is put away because Luna doesn't chew like that.
Yeah, Luna doesn't eat them that quick.
Maria's will be gone in a day. Luna's will be gone in a month. Are you done?
Yes. So back to the story of the turkey and everything. So the turkey was pretty good. We tried a different seasoning on it. I'm always looking for something I can do out of the ordinary. But now the potatoes, you cook them and you do everything, and then you put them in the oven. Then you make it this time. Probably because there was actually too much half and half in them. Because I used more than normal. Sorry, got lost there. That's okay. You're back. So this we got the potatoes out, and I'm like, okay, well, let me taste this. So I took them out with a spoon, and blew on them. I'm like, okay, this should be good. And I got them into my mouth, and they weren't hot, and I swallowed, and then the volcano started. And I went, it's fucking hot. And I ran to the living room. I don't normally run because of, the knees and the hips and everything. But I ran to the living room as quick as I possibly could and got my bottle of water and started chugging it. Well, it did not extinguish the fire right in the center of my chest. So at this point, I'm now in the refrigerator and I'm looking for something cold, and I find what else? My body armor. And I start proceeding to chug the bottle. Yes, so it has been a fun weekend. It has been a long weekend. It was a long week. This week, I think, is going to turn into a very long week. And then don't forget, screw daylight savings. Earlier, we had to run out earlier. We got home. We were sitting here, and we had just gotten back. Kitty. We just got back, and it was only 6. Hey, question for you guys. Did you guys used to shop at the Morristown PetSmart? Yeah. We were in there quite a bit. We know Jamie and all them. Yes.
Well, Jamie's not there.
Well, Jamie, yes, she's not there anymore. And we know Kaz, TJ.
Stan's not there.
Stan's not there anymore.
Well, he's still with PetSmart.
Yes. But Stan lives right around the corner from us. So yes, that was us. But hey Jackie. So yes, this coming Sunday is going to be very, very interesting. First off, it's the 10th. So the Reverend doesn't always do good on the 10th. I was a cashier there, thought you looked familiar. Lori.
No, it's possible.
We most likely know her. I'm not sure. I may even be friends with her on Facebook. If not, you can always add me on Facebook. It's easy to find.
Sleazy.
That was the first time we started getting the whoop, 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 whoop. You need to go mute and remove yourself. So.
I didn't need to.
Yeah.
Mr. Nasty.
Long ponytail. Not me in a long time, but at one point in time, yeah, I had a really, really long one. Miss Grimm had the ponytail. Stan had a ponytail. Stan the man. And we know Dave.
Yes, Dave wants to steal Freya.
Yeah, Dave wants to steal the Freya puppy.
We'll put it too.
Yeah, and Jamie wants to steal Freya too. Everybody wants to steal the Freya.
Someone was detected.
Freya, everyone wants to steal you. I thought I was tripping for a minute. The background is moving. Yes, that is the new background we made for the Grimm show, because it's always in the Grimm's dungeon. No, God, we're chasing our tail. Huh. Tonight on wrestling, all the girls are still in their outfits from this past Saturday out at the, out at Crown Jewel. Because at Crown Jewel, I like it. Thank you. Totally awesome, man. Yes, because when they're... What the hell was that about? You knocked the broom over and it chased you. It will not kill you. It is a broom. I will get it, you big chicken shit. £165 sissy. That's you. 165-pound sissy. Yes. So Sunday could be very, very one way or the other. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go, because this coming Sunday, as we all know, is the 10th. But go lay down. She just scared the living shit out of herself. She knocked the scrub broom in there over, and it chased her.
It chased her.
Yeah. So this Sunday being the 10th, of course, the 10th every month is a bad day. And the 7th is a bad day, because it just adds one more day to things. This Sunday, we are actually going to the Gift of Life luncheon.
Where we get to be with other families who have...
Where we will get to be with other families who their loved ones have donated or received donations of organs. And again, right now, Holland's Customs, as you all know, that we started that company in the name of AJ and Hope, which tonight we are mixing in the Drago and memories of Drago and Tink, since we will not be doing a show tomorrow night. We are doing a limited time only t-shirt, which is for the Gift of Life, and a portion of the proceeds will be done as a donation to the Gift of Life in the names of AJ and Hope. So I don't know if Mr. Nast can pull up Holland's Customs page and actually show the pictures.
I'm supposed to get a picture of all the kids wearing it.
Yeah.
All the kids had the hoodies.
All the kids got, Alex, Brandon, and Stephanie got hoodies. Some other people have ordered the shirts, but I don't know if you can go to Holland's and actually pull up the page. What shit?
We got to go. Oh, we can't go to the post office tomorrow.
No, post office will be closed tomorrow.
I'll have to go Wednesday.
Gotta go Wednesday.
Mail out cousin crew.
And there they are. Now, that is, of course, either mine or Miss Grimm's shirt. I can't see. I don't know. It says donor, either dad or mom across the top. Now, normally that would not be on there, but the front emblem is the Gift of Life, and then it's peace, love, and hope. Organ donation saves lives. And as I said, the proceeds. Okay, so that's Miss Grimm's shirt. So the proceeds for that shirt, yeah, there's the one design, there's the back design. The proceeds for them will be going to the Gift of Life organization. But they are, again, limited edition shirts. Did we come up with a number of about how many we are doing? So there it is, Miss Grimm. I just asked her. It will be about 50
Or
shirts.
until I run out of material.
Or until the material is gone, because once that material is gone, it is very, very hard to come by.
Michael's didn't have anything.
Yeah, we were actually at Michael's tonight. Didn't have any. Can I ask a question? You can always ask a question, Jackie. And we can do that on others than just shirts, too. Because, I mean, I'm sure I might be able to print it on tumblers and stuff.
Yeah.
And Jackie asked if she can ask a question. You always know you're more than welcome to ask questions in here. We welcome questions.
My belly's full.
Was it hard or tough decision to make the decision for the gift of life? I'll be the one to mainly answer that, because at that time period I was the only one able to make that decision. At that point, Miss Grimm was in the coma, so she unfortunately was not part of that decision.
But I support your decision.
She supports the decision 100%. With AJ passed away that night of the fire on the 7th. There was nothing more that could be done. And AJ and Hope always gave. You know, they knew that they were spoiled, and they knew that they got things, but it's...
Well, let's just put it this way. There's a certain Aunt Heather that's in that chat room, who's in chat, if she's still there, who a certain little girl had her wrapped around her finger, considering the dining room.
Yeah, the dining room table, because Hope was learning how to play quarters the one night.
And marred it.
The nicks in that table. Funny as shit.
Because she was standing on the table.
She's sitting there and she's bouncing these coins as hard as she can off into the glasses. And she was actually doing really good too.
Uncle Jimmy kept feeding her.
Yeah. But for AJ, the first thing I had said was, can he still give? And AJ was able to give. He was able to give his corneas, which gave 2 people the gift of sight. He was able to give his heart valves. He was able to give cartilage. And the biggest thing was AJ was able to give bone marrow, which still continues to give even this day and even years to come. Hope was a harder decision for me, because Hope passed away on the 10th. That was her official passing date. But the hard part was for me to actually say, okay, could this change? Could she still come back later? And then if she does come back to us, will she be the same little girl that we had before? You know, will everything be there? Will she not be the same? Will her mind not be there because of, you know, starving from the oxygen? So it was a very tougher decision for me to make for Hope, because I was the one to say, look, this is not the way for her to live the rest of her life hooked up to a machine. So she would have never wanted to be like that. And again, there was no saying she was even ever going to come back from that. And I couldn't. Her being here without her brother would have just... Yeah, and her being here without AJ. And then again, like we said, we don't even know how she would have been when she came back. So that decision is a decision that I made that I feel has to kind of, in a way, haunt me. Because now, even today, I'm still going, what if I changed and went the other way? And it is something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. And it's, whether I was right or whether I was wrong, I don't know. And then you get Zayden's arm looked at. All right, just let me know. Keep us in the loop.
Let me know if we were right.
Yeah, let me know if I was right about that. So yes, was it a difficult decision for Hope? Yes, it was. But what
Sign me up.
what made the decisions even harder at that point was we still at that point had no clue about Miss Grimm, where she was or what was the situation was going to be with her. So I went and signed her up and had everything drawn up
Mama.
just in case we went
Tired.
that route we had to go that route with Miss Grimm as well.
I'm going in there before they destroy the house. We're gonna
Yeah, you can go jump back on your computer.
Hell no.
So yes, it is a very difficult decision, and as I said, it is something I live with every day. Saki has sad faces, and Roy says so sad and too sad, and Cora says I don't blame you.
But in the other side of this, because of their gift, there are people that are able to see. There is a woman who's able to live her life not on dialysis. There's a woman who can now walk. There is a little boy who has a heart. So, and with the way that they were raised, they would have wanted that. Are you coming up here?
My mom was, that's so beautiful. Yes. Yeah, it's the kids can still continue to give after, and they still may be giving even more today. I don't. We'll get a letter that says, a family received exactly what he donated by my uncle Carl, who passed in August, was also part of the gift of life.
Oh God!
It is a major decision, and one thing is that myself and Miss Grimm are both signed up with the gift of life, that when that time comes, or if it comes early, whatever can be taken will be donated. Hey Kelsey, how are you?
Cousin Crew.
You're just coming in, so we're going to let you know tonight we are not only doing the Grimms will be on for the first hour, and then the second hour you will get the Grimms and Mr. Nast, basically for Drago, the memories of Drago and Tink.
Charles, I'm mailing out your shirt on Wednesday. I forgot that the post office isn't open tomorrow, so I will be mailing it out on Wednesday. So
yes.
But it's like you also asked last night, do I think that the kids' spirits could be with the dogs? Because you have this crazy, psychotic beast who would definitely be Hopi.
And then you got the one that lays over on the couch and is just calm, and that would definitely be like AJ.
Yeah, and then you have the potato.
Yes. But that was also the way that the kids were raised. The kids were raised from a very young age, and even Stephanie and Alex and Brandon can tell you, but at an early age, the children started donating toys, families at Christmas, and we would help families because the kids knew that some children didn't get Christmas because of certain circumstances. They were taught early. They worked with animals in animal rescues and animal shelters, and they had very giving hearts.
Hashtag Miss Grimm's being crushed. Everybody's talking to you. Everybody wants to Shannon seen your mom on Halloween. Candy. Yeah, I look like her, and when people call and I answer her phone or people talk to me, they don't know who it is. Everybody's trying to talk to you. Say hi.
Not clown. So sorry. Kelsey says, I love that. How sweet. Thank you. So it's definitely one of those things. So Sunday is going to be very difficult to some extent.
It's going to be very emotional.
But then I expect probably myself and Miss Grimm to be probably just not so much physically but mentally exhausted come Monday, but we will still push through our show.
Oh, fuck!
What was that?
Boob!
Now you don't need that boob.
Oh. Oh, God.
But in December...
Freya, we got more snow for you today. You want to go see Cuz Crew and go play in the snow? It's actually, Freya is funny in the snow, but Luna is a fucking whack job.
And Jackie says she's praying for us. And then I believe it's December, isn't it?
What?
The candle.
Yes.
And then in December is the candle lighting.
For all children lost.
For all children that have been lost. So they do a candle lighting around the world. Yep. For all that have been lost and passed. So that will be another thing that we will be doing. And of course, we'll probably be doing a watch party again. Yeah, I think last year, Heather was here. I think Stephanie was here. Kelsey, yeah, Stephanie, Mr. Nast was here.
You fucking scumbag.
Thank you, Lori. Was she burp?
Huh?
Did she burp?
Mm-hmm.
Or did she fart?
And then she farted.
All right, well, you were here last year for the candlelight service, weren't you, Steph?
Let me see when I'm looking up the exact.
Yeah.
Ow!
So yes, we'll be doing that again this year.
I'm looking at the date now.
But while she is looking at that, why don't we move to another subject? So we're going to talk about December 13th. It's coming quicker than we know because today is November 4th. So no, Steph said she wasn't there. I thought you were. So December 13th into the 14th, starting at 9 o'clock on a Friday night with, of course, that dog is so great. Yeah, that is Freya. She is a pain in the ass. Starting December 13th at 9 o'clock on the Reverend Grimm Show, of course, we will be starting a 24-hour marathon at that point. So we will start at 9 o'clock on the 13th, Friday the 13th, and then we will end at 9 o'clock on Saturday the 14th. Now, during that time, there's going to be quite a few different people jumping in and helping the Reverend with this. So we're going to have myself and Miss Grimm's going to be there. And let's see. I've asked Steph if she would come back and be the spawn for a while. And we asked, Kelsey says fun. We asked Darth Nexus to come and join us for some time. So there'll probably be some. I would have gladly taken a spot, but unfortunately, I'll have to work. Doesn't matter. You do it from work, or you come home and you do it after you get home. Get it right.
She's coming home and going the fuck to bed. Who are you kidding?
But we have other people that we are looking into to also come in and guest spot on things. And then the following night, right before we end, the Reverend will be coming. Okay, so Miss Grimm had to take that there. Yes, I mean, I will be on and off throughout the night and throughout the following day, but definitely I will be closing out that show. And that is my gift to all of you for my parting gift for a little bit of time while I recover from my surgery that I am going to have on December 16th, that following Monday. But if you break it down into shows, it's roughly 12 shows. So you will have 12 shows basically. How long will you be away? Last time I was away after I had the nail removed from my leg. Gonna be a long one, but a good time. So save the date. I last time I was away about a month. This one I may be away longer because this one is a lot more to recover from. This is a bigger surgery because of what has to be done this time around. There's still hardware that has to be removed. There is bigger pieces of hardware going in because of the other hardware being removed. They need to cover up a lot of the stuff that has holes in it so it doesn't become weak while I'm healing up from the hip surgery. I'll just text and call you and bug you. That's all right. I will be probably sitting in my chair or sitting in the couch. As I said, the 16th I will get my surgery. Mr. Nast has graciously taken that Monday and Tuesday off because Monday he will probably be dropping me off at the ass crack of dawn. Prayers for you. Thank you, Lori. The ass crack of dawn for the surgery, and then he'll come back to my place and stay with the dogs and the animals, and then on Tuesday somewhere around noon to afternoon he will come back up, pick me up, and then the Reverend will come home and probably just mush into the couch, and that'll be it for the rest of the day. Probably by about Wednesday or Thursday I will have a therapist come to the house and probably a nurse come to the house, just general checking, starting to get me moved, and then get me moved around and everything. And then it's at least 4 to 6 weeks, I think, before I can start driving again. I don't remember. How was it last time, babe? Do you remember?
You were about a week before you could start driving.
A week? No,
Yeah.
it was longer than a week.
No, because you started getting in and moving around.
Well, that's because I went to there's orders.
No, I'm not allowed to drive due to all my medical conditions. Check your text messages. Update. They just took her back to surgery now.
Okay.
She's giving everybody a raft of shit. She's probably going to be in until the rest of the week.
I figure.
So we are on call if anything changes. If they need anything, we will be going up there. But as of right now, our plans for this weekend have changed. We are not going away this weekend.
No, she needs to come
Not
home.
have a house full of people.
No, exactly. House full of people and 2 more dogs.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, Freya would, try to be up her ass and you know, she's going to have staples and a few other things. And,
Yeah.
you know, and then I just told him that, you know, it's birthdays. And he goes, shit, that is today.
I didn't see it.
I just texted you.
That is one thing I can say about that my surgery coming up. I will not have staples. Thank God.
Yes.
No more fucking staples. Mm-mm.
No staples for you.
Yeah. Just a lot of glue and Tegaderm.
Well, they'll probably do the internal stitches like they did last time.
They'll do the internal, but they'll glue the outside, and then they put that non-sticky thing over it, and then they put the Tegaderm over top of it.
Yeah.
Which is impossible to get.
This time we asked for it before we leave the hospital.
Yeah. I'd like a bodysuit of Tegaderm, please.
Well, I mean, we have all the stuff that they gave us at Reconstructive, so.
I'm having it over at Virtual Bone and Joint in Bowman and Voorhees. Believe it or not, it's really not as nervous as you would think. It's more nerving that just things that you see at times with the bandaging. Like when you start bending and moving, sometimes air starts to build.
Or when my OCD comes in and it starts drying and it reminds me of sunburn and I start picking it off of you.
Yeah. The skin can't tear and reopen.
No, because there's stitches, there's internal stitches, and then the glue on top of it.
Like if you really do something you shouldn't, I mean, you could tear it open, but it would take a lot.
Yeah.
The first thing is so within 2 weeks, I'll probably have to go back and, they'll look at it and they'll check it over and make sure everything's healing right. They'll take some more x-rays, which will just make me glow in the dark a little bit more.
Yep.
And then probably after that point, then they'll probably start saying it's time to go to rehab and therapy. And it'll be, a lot of therapy, getting it moving and getting all the flexion back into it and stuff like that, which can be a little bit painful at times. But once the old diseased hip is out, there's, believe it or not, the only pain you have is surgical pain. That's it.
Yeah.
The only thing I had for a couple of days was surgical pain.
Yeah, because you weren't on the meds very long.
No, because I had the surgery for the other one on a Monday. I came home Tuesday, and by Wednesday I was done with the meds.
Yep. Lori said we live in Jersey. We all glow. We do.
That is true.
We all glow, especially if you ever went into the Delaware River.
Yeah. The scars on me I have a ton of scars. Now, the last surgery I had, now on my one side, my right side, I actually have 2 major scars, one down the side of my hip and then one on the back side. And then on the other side, I have a big scar down the side. And then I have a scar on my knee, the side of the knee, and on the top of my quad. And they just cut through all that to get the rod out. And they glued that and Tegadermed it, but thank God, because I had 155 staples when I first had the accident, and they left them in too long, and the skin grew over the staples, and they had to be ripped through all the new skin, and that was absolute agony.
Yeah, you weren't a happy camper.
No. And it was the same principle when they took the cast off my hand. There was stitching underneath that had to be ripped out of the skin because the skin had grown over it.
Mm-hmm.
I was not fucking happy at all.
No. He was
So-
a very miserable Grimm.
The worst part about Tegaderm, they don't shave the area where they're putting it. So, if you have, everybody has hair all over their body. Sometimes it's thicker, like on your legs, your underarms, stuff like that. But everywhere on your body, there are little hairs. The problem is when they put the Tegaderm over, they don't shave off that hair. So it tends on being very itchy under the Tegaderm. But when they rip it off, it's kind of like a wax.
Well, no, the girl who took it off at the
The last set was not that bad coming off. I will say that. That was
yeah.
the hip was a little bit more, not exactly a fan. But that was also a much bigger piece. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of fun, but we got to do what we got to do.
Mm-hmm. You got to be up and moving so we can go house hunting.
Yes, just this time I don't know what it is, but when I had the other hip done about 3 years ago, when we had dropped the kids off over here to Stephanie, I had gotten really upset. And I went in for the nail removal, and I wasn't upset, and I'm not really upset about this one either. Like it's really not phasing me.
No, but you still want certain things to come to the hospital with you, which I completely understand.
Yeah. Like my biggest thing I was really pissy about when I got the surgery done to get the rod out, I was more pissy that I couldn't keep my cross on with me.
Yeah, the anesthesiologist was a fucking asshole, but
Because the cross that I wear has both AJ and Hope in it. It has their ashes, and that was something that I wanted on. They're like, look, if you could end up getting, electrified or something if they have to do certain things. And I'm like, I really don't fucking care. But then they're like, if it gets broken or lost, it's on you. And I'm like, really don't want it lost.
yeah, that would have been a ugly, ugly, ugly situation.
Basement show live from the hospital. Say what? No, we could actually do a pop-up show that morning.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, we could, because once I'm in the bed, then we can see, what drugs giving me to mellow me out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go over really well there, dear.
Well, the thing is, when we actually did the right hip, are you guys staying in the area? I guess she's talking about when we're moving.
Most likely not. Most likely we will be leaving the area. It's just a preference that Grimm and I have made that is just something that we need to do for us. It's not 100%, set in stone at this time, but
chances are we are probably more so going to be moving out of the area.
right.
And bedpan fight in the hospital round 1.
You
That could be fun.
brave soul if you have a bedpan fight with my husband.
Actually, Mr. Nasty's going to come over and sit and hold my hand when I start using the seat in the bathroom.
Ding, fries are done.
But no, we've looked at a few areas, and it's we've had a couple that really, yeah, you are. We've had a couple places that really have caught our eye. I know that one thing we are not doing is, if we do stay in Jersey, we will not be back up in towards the area where you are, Jackie.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to come to Burlington County.
No, we won't be back up in Burlington County area. It's just too much Too many memories. Showing Elena, and she is smiling because she knows where to get the Cheerios. I'm the Cheerio pop.
You're the Cheerio dealer.
I'm the Cheerio dealer. But it was kind of funny. The other night she came over, she had milk and Cheerios, then went home and blew chunks everywhere. Again,
Yeah, she did.
we served our purpose. We fire them up, get them home, and then they can blow all the chunks that they want.
Yes.
No problem with that.
Not at all.
And cow juice and poop juice. Yes, that is true. You're the poop juice dealer.
Listen, it worked. She went. It worked.
She went multiple times.
Yeah. She went multiple times.
That's what we'll do. I figured it out.
What?
So, because after anesthesiology and the meds that they give you at the hospital, you end up getting backed up. So we will have the poop juice and the Colace with laxative.
Oh, God.
You know, it's hard. It's time for you guys to be happy. Hope you find something you like. Enjoy it. Well, thank you, Jackie. I greatly appreciate that. As I said, we've seen some areas that we do like. You know, as we said, we wouldn't be back up in that area. If anything, we'd probably go deeper into Jersey. I mean, we're already practically at Gloucester County now. So, I mean, we'd probably go deeper into like Washington Township or Sicklerville or, you know, places like that where we could have land. But again, it's very expensive here in New Jersey.
That it is.
And what we are the one place that we looked, what we could get almost two of that there than what we could get one here.
Right. Yeah. We are looking up in the mountains of PA. Yeah.
Moo says she needs her own room for when she needs her weekends with Pop and Nana away from brothers.
Moo can have her own room.
Freya and Luna said big yard. Yes, definitely a big yard. I mean, Miss Grimm is already considering about 3 acres of land.
Mm-hmm.
Which means a big tractor for me to ride around on and cut.
Yes.
Air conditioning, radio. Yeah, we're looking into Pennsylvania. We've looked into mountain area. We've looked into East Stroudsburg. At one point, we were looking at going down south towards North Carolina. But that just doesn't really look like it's a feasible thing because of it. Where we were looking from the last hurricane, they had major flooding. And that's almost all the way inland in Carolina. And, you know, that's one thing we want to be away from.
I don't want to go spend a ton of money on a house for it to be, you know, flooded out or destroyed. And I can see this one trying to chase a hurricane.
Or a tornado. But
Freya,
I had also
tell Daddy, say we want ice cream.
Look out west. You know, it's one of those things. It's kind of one of those things that I want. And as morbid as we all say that the Reverend is,
Ice cream? Yes, I want ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice
Closes
cream?
at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
And you know what? I just thought about it. That is perfect timing because it starts at 9. And right now it is 9 o'clock. So there you go. That is perfect timing for that.
Steffi, stop and get me ice cream on your way home. Moo can come over and have ice cream with Nana.
So, as I was saying, as morbid as most people say it is, but then again, we also remember the Reverend is a morbid person to begin with. I just want to go someplace and where I'm going to spend the rest of my days.
Nothing is as morbid as my grandfather when we got married.
And then when it comes time, you can take me out into the pasture like old Yellard.
Just shoot you in the head.
Damn right. Because right now, I mean, according to everybody, I already have dementia.
You have dementia?
When did that happen?
Oh, shit.
So we're at an hour and 1 minute. Let's get a roll call, and I think we're about to get joined. Like the movie of Mice and Men. I think we're actually going to be joined by another host. So let's get the roll call. So Jackie is here.
I'm here.
Frey here. Or here. I'm going and come in.
Present.
Present. What kind of present are you? Are you a pretty princess with a tiara, drinking cake, telling stories? Got a big red bow. I'll put a big red bow on something for you. Miss Grimm was a package the other night. You're gonna unwrap me too?
You gotta bring the big funny guy.
Oh, the big funny guy, that's Darth. Darth will be on with us the 13th. I don't think Darth is on tonight. But I know tomorrow night that Mr. Darth is going to send me a shout when he's getting ready to go on, because I believe tomorrow night I am joining Darth and Ice on Call of Duty 6.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah. Well, going to see you guys, going to go. I'm old, my bedtime. Wishing you all the best. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for stopping in. Trust me, in about another hour, the Reverend and Miss Grimm will be heading to the Reverend's coffin for the night. 8 o'clock is an early night for the Reverend, as Mr. Nass will tell you that, Friday nights, I don't get much out of bed before, I don't get much out of the coffin before 9 o'clock, right before I'm ready to go on. So make sure, though, you stop in the rest of this week. Good night. Gary is here. Tomorrow night, remember, tomorrow night we are not doing a show, but we will be back on Wednesday night with Entertainment Night with Mr. Nast. Not sure what we're doing Thursday night, but then Friday night, of course, as always, the Reverend will be back with his absolutely crazy shit. And maybe ice cream.
Do you want to take her and I'll take over?
Who is it?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Your dog.
My dog.
Daddy take you potty?
So, Lori, have a good night. I will remove, will do, okay? And thank you again. And again, you can always add me on Facebook, because I think we might already be friends on Facebook. I'm not sure, but also remember to like, share, and follow on YouTube and the Facebook.
The Book of Face.
The Book of Face.
Mr. Nass, you gonna come hang out with me while Grimm walks the beast?
I will remove and I will just leave it on so I can hear.
Okay. She's right at the door. So it's just going to be me because the Grimm has to walk the Freya. Daddy's coming to get you. Relax.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Daddy, come get you.
It's now to switch over to the memories of Drago and Tink.
Okay.
That's why the background changed.
Okay. Go get Daddy. Daddy, take your potty.
Holy shit. It's Cuban Coyote.
Cuban Caillou? Is that what we're calling him now?
No, look how he's dressed.
I see how he's dressed.
It's spelled out Fidel Caillou.
Fidel Caillou. That's racist. Does she like walks? Yum. Yeah,
Yes or no?
she'd much rather run in a yard. They haven't been to my parents lately. I would let them go to Mr. Nass, but I think Luna will clear the fence.
Well, no, you try.
Luna will get over it. Freya won't.
Freya will run through it.
Yeah, Freya will be the run through the fucking gate.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's not too bad. She actually walks a lot better for him than she does for me. But Luna doesn't walk really Luna will give shit to anybody. Luna does not like walking for anybody. She is 100% mommy dog.
I would say Spawn can join a trip at the ER was in because I couldn't find an open urgent care.
No, you can't go live in the ER. It's a privacy thing. They'll give you a raft of shit for it.
I'm surprised we didn't get caught the one day.
Yeah, no, really.
I mean, we were quiet about it, so I mean.
Yeah, no, we were quiet about it. It's just I'm surprised.
And I did tag Doris, and I did send him a message saying he was being paged in my show. Oh yeah, the problem is stuff like you have to have permissions for everyone to have on camera and stuff like that. It's a consensus thing, pretty much.
Yeah, they'll give you a raft of shit if they catch you, so it's not worth it. It's really not. The concert was good. It was definitely very, very crowded.
Well, the venue was small.
Yeah, the venue was very, very small. What the fuck is he wearing? Oh Lord. So yeah, the venue was very small. Luckily, we got told to get in and get upstairs where there was seating. Because the last time we were at an Octane concert, Miss Grimm went boom. I had a little bit of a heart issue. And so we got upstairs, we got seated. You know, Grimm had a drink. We had some food. It wasn't too bad.
I mean, see the difference with the land is compared to where we were at this weekend. There was assigned seating, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised they fit as many people as they did in that place on Saturday night, given the fact how many people were downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. It was definitely a packed house.
Yeah, that's an overstatement. I mean,
I think my cat is in a coma.
Oh boy, what one?
Let's see if I can go get him without him getting horribly pissed off at me.
Go get him. So it must be Mr. Froky. But no, good concert, Jackie. I mean, they definitely put on a good show. So insane down there. That's an understatement. I mean, if you look at some of the pictures we had, Miss Grimm has, I know I took a couple. I mean, they were packed in like sardines, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got lucky getting the table we did because the guy from the band was sitting there eating. He was like, "Oh, you guys can have the table when I'm done." I was like, okay.
That was actually Quinn, the Grimm's twin, as he refers to. That was actually Quinn's tech. That was at the table eating.
All right, there you go.
Because when we went down there, when Grimm got up close to the stage, that's who was. Oh, you're going to leave me already? Okay. Bye. Jerk.
Well, you guys know all those people. I'm just starting to meet people, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Mama D was joining us. And then we had Jilly and a few other people. And so, I mean, I still don't know a whole lot of people. I know who I've been introduced to and shit like that.
Does she not love her mom right now because you gave her a bath? Look at that. We have a Mr. Jim Dalton chat. Holy shit.
No, the dog got a bath. The cats did not get a bath. And The birthday girl is right there. Lulu, come here. Come here.
It's a Mr. Husky.
Come here. Hi, mamas. The birthday girl.
I haven't seen that name in a chat in a while. Mr. Jimmy.
Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy's on. Yeah. Yeah. Should we make Daddy go get us ice cream? Should we make Daddy go get us ice cream?
Ice cream?
If I tell him to go get me ice cream, he's probably going to, you guys are probably going to see a murder live. He probably will kill me.
Why would he do that?
Because I'm making him leave and go out.
Well, he already left studio.
Really? What is going on with your paw? What did you step on?
So you gotta learn to get the ice cream when you go to Wawa the first time, then you'll have to go.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Free!
And boom.
Huh? Yeah, she pooped earlier. Ice cream for the birthday girl. How much do you love me? How much do you love me? Will you go get me ice cream?
Activate human wood on 3. 1, 2.
No, he gave the look. Nobody wants to hear the squeaking of the dinosaur.
It's a burger.
Well, this dinosaur, it was a stegosaurus, and Luna ripped all the pieces off.
That's right. Though nature's beating me with fox. What's your prayer? Prayer.
Oh, God.
Hey, mommy. And the answer is definitely yes, or luck, or are you kidding me? I'd say the pilot look, are you kidding me?
No, he told me that if I want ice cream, I have to go and get it. Because if I make him go into the store, he has to put shoes on. And right now he's rocking his slippers.
Gary's back.
Well, yeah, and that he has to get dressed because his pants keep falling down.
Welcome back, Gary. Nice to see you.
Jimmy's in. Jimmy. Your brother from another mother.
Captain Asshole.
Captain Asshole. I go to Wawa in my slippers too, but because he lost so much weight, none of his clothes fit. And getting this man to go buy new clothes is like baptizing a cat. Like, I would rather give Colset a bath.
I had to check in with the other wife.
Yeah.
He's only here because of you. If I was by myself, Jim would say, fuck this guy.
Well, no, because Butthead's getting ready to jump back on now.
Butthead?
Butthead.
Butthead.
I could DoorDash ice cream.
Yeah, you can replace it with a book door.
Should we DoorDash ice cream?
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Oh, the other husband's here now. Fat ass, get down.
Yeah, I'm just the middle child that was always forgotten about. So, and Gwen's
You're in the middle. And Gwen is here.
Wait, see, oh fuck! I can't pet you and throw the dinosaur at the same time.
Nobody's as happy as you two. I should just go away. Nobody cares about Mr. Nasty.
165 pounds of dumb.
No good. If you bite my boob, I swear to God, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, that's why they're in Saudi Arabia tonight.
Oh, dinosaur's not going to last much longer.
Ice cream for ice cream?
No, I'm gonna see if I can DoorDash it. That way he doesn't have to go anywhere.
Well,
So-
give us a. I'll bite you, boob.
How the hell is
Wait, I will go get you ice cream. How much do you love me?
Why? What do you want? No. No.
Do we have to have an episode of Jerry Springer right now?
No, he's going to use his normal tactic. If I make him go get me ice cream, then I'm going to have to do a sexual act that I don't want to do. So I'll just DoorDash it.
Sorry, can't DoorDash.
Yeah, I have all the money.
It costs more money to DoorDash.
Not necessarily.
Just it does.
Desserts. Let's see. I don't want crave cookies. I want ice cream.
No ice cream for you.
Ice cream's bad for you.
Yes and no.
Makes you poop funny.
I can order a carton of ice cream for Friendlies.
Wait, a carton? How much comes in the carton?
It's one of like the cartons we would buy from the store.
When I hear carton, I'm thinking like carton.
No, it's not 12 packs of cigarettes, okay?
Cookie Munchers.
Cookie Muncher.
That's what the name of the place is.
Is that kind of like a carpet muncher?
Scoopy's ice cream. No. Friendlies.
You said Scoopy.
Wawa. Where the hell is there a Baskin Robbins?
Inside Dunkin' Donuts, maybe?
It says 6.5 miles. Guarantee it's in a different mall.
I wanted to hop on and say hi since I gotta have mom.
What's the road?
5 a.m.
Um,
So I think one's just jumping in, jumping out. So make sure you don't ignore her comments.
oh, they have pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
Okay, what's the road?
It doesn't tell me.
Oh, she wanted to say hi because she's got to drop her mom off at 5 a.m. I love you all.
Love you, baby.
Always here, Gwen, if you need anything. So,
Lovey, lovey, lovey.
do you know of any
Ow.
question markers around? They close the one.
55 Delsey Drive.
That's not in the mall. Delsey Drive is 47.
I think there's still a Boston Market on Oakville, if I'm not mistaken, Jack.
Yeah, it's right across from Valvoline, but it never looks like it's open.
Hi, Ryan.
And Mr. Banshee.
The ice cream shop. This is where we ordered from before.
He said Mr. Ryan.
Was it?
Yeah, this is where we got the Ben and Jerry's when Johnny was here and we all got ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Build your own. How's it going? I'm getting yelled at because I want ice cream and my husband.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep peace in between the Grimms, but
Yeah,
Now
well,
you
now
are-
it's kind of like, is it the Grimms or is it the Grimms with Grimm's memory of Drago and Tink?
well,
I mean, that's the question. And
Nice.
you're in the middle again.
I know I like being in the middle. It keeps you guys
And you
separated.
already said that Miss Grimm was
Well-
innocent. That's because you were scared of Miss Grimm.
Guess what? Get ready for stuffing.
Oh, God. Can't they do that to the other one that's already jacked up?
Nope. I already saw the hole in it. All right, so you've got American Dream, Cherry Garcia, chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate fudge brownie, half baked, milk and cookies, mint chocolate cookie, Netflix and chill.
Yeah, but where's like the salt stir stuff?
Then I would have to order from Baskin Robbins. This is
Oh,
from
anyways.
yeah, or Friendlies.
Ice cream love, isn't that like kind of
They're
like?
closed for season.
No, not what did you say? Ice cream what? Where we got the ice cream before with Johnny?
Where we had it delivered here.
Right. What's that company's name?
Oh, it's the ice cream shop.
Yeah. Don't you think they would have like the soft serve shit? If
No,
you're
it's-
doing build your own.
No, yeah, it's a build your own. You get 3 containers for $24.
That don't make sense.
You know what? I'll give you some ice cream. Got an idea. Let me go sit in the freezer for about 10 minutes and shit in a cup for you.
Cookie Munchers.
Yeah, it's right next door to Carpet Muncher.
A pint of chocolate ice cream. Salted caramel. No.
Well, make sure you.
And we are having a nightclub with a strip club in the house.
Yeah, well, you guys get the one house I had, sure. You got plenty of room for it.
Yeah, we're getting a strip club.
This place has gelatos.
I mean, the other night we had a whole discussion about, people dancing on the pole.
Banana pudding ice cream.
For some reason, that actually sounds good.
It's made by Hershey's.
It actually sounds good.
This is actually
Township.
by Dash Mart. I don't know where this place is.
4 hours ago, damn.
Yeah, the only place I know of the Boston market is like what Johnny was saying. That's on Herfville Road.
Yeah, right there. Right next to the Taco Bell, pretty much. McDonald's and all that.
Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't look like anybody's ever in there.
Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream.
Hey, oh, now you speak my language.
It's a ice cream bar.
If you can bring in male strippers, I'm there. Oh, yeah, we can get male strippers. And Darth is going to come in and actually do one in a banana hammock.
Strawberry cheesecake ice cream.
We no longer want ice cream.
Cookies and cream. Raspberry cheesecake.
Darth in a banana hammock with ice cream all over him.
Nope. Nope. I lost my appetite.
Mint chocolate chip is good.
Nope. I can't eat that anymore. I'm done.
Luna, stop eating the asshole out of the dinosaur. Don't kick too hard because you're going to kick her in the skull.
I can't reach her. What the fuck is the cat doing? He's over there acting stupid.
He is stupid. Chunky monkey.
Nope, I lost my appetite.
Jenny's boozy eggnog.
What is it?
Boozy eggnog ice cream.
So it's probably got the taste of rum in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds good. Is it soft serve? Is it soft like an 80-year-old man without Viagra?
You're in real form right now, sir.
Yeah, and I took my meds tonight.
So,
There's that mochi.
Have the same strawberry shortcake.
Tried getting the kids to eat.
Oh, no.
Blue Bunny soft serve. Cinnamon roll skillet. This place has water ice and gelatos.
Blue Bunny was good. It's just expensive.
Yeah, it's for 46 ounces. It's $8.49.
That's the one that had those funky, like, little sundaes that we were trying to find at one point.
Now, why are you going to do that?
Why am I going to do what? That's not yours. That's your sister's.
You had me at a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, but it's only like one little ice cream bar. It's not big.
That's why you go to Friendly's.
I can order from Friendly's.
6 scoop Sunday. Call it a night.
Ew. I'm not ordering Sonic.
No. Didn't we have Sonic with Johnny that one time?
Never mind. I'm not telling you this.
What?
You can order from 7-Eleven.
Like, what's 7-Eleven? What kind of autumn you want?
Nope. We're changing that quick.
My name is Compal. I make your home. I made ice cream.
Holy fuck, my camel likes cherry slushies.
Oh. That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
Oh, no.
What?
Chili? 7-Eleven pizza.
No. cheeseburger, chili, cheese dog with onion.
I remember those.
Now you add sauerkraut and jalapeno.
They used to have what the hell?
I like the cheeseburger dogs.
The hell the name is?
But it was like when I used to go to Wawa, I used to get on a shorty, I would get 2 quarter-pound hot dogs with chili, cheese, and onion.
I can't remember the name of them. Why am I drawing a blank? 13. I think 7-Eleven stopped selling them. They were like mini egg rolls, but they had different flavors. No, man, I can't.
That is one thing I like from Wawa.
What's that?
The egg roll thing.
What one I had the other night were too greasy though.
Ice cream.
She's still deciding already. Better order something soon, because if not, they're all going to close.
I'm indecisive. Leave me alone.
I will not leave you alone. You're going to go to order it, and it's going to say, place closed.
I kind of like Selena Vega's hair. I like the whole red and blonde thing.
What kind of ice cream do you want, bud?
I don't know where you're ordering from.
I don't know. Wawa doesn't have a whole lot of selection.
Bucky? Loud?
Where is your Hey You Guys sign?
The pumpkin cheesecake or the banana pudding, unless you're getting soft serve.
I got to figure out what I'm putting it.
Like a man with a slug dick, soft serve.
It says, when did Wawa do egg rolls? I think they came out about 4 months ago.
It's been longer than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were doing egg rolls back when she was in the hospital, because that's when I first got them.
Caramel fudge brownie sundae.
Too fat.
3 scoops of vanilla ice cream served over 2 brownies.
Uh-huh.
Hunka Chunka peanut butter fudge lava cake.
That sounds good.
Hey, she said hunka chunka.
Hunka chunka.
Oh, I heard that.
Right. Chocolate cake filled with ganache peanut butter, framed by 3 scoops of peanut butter fudge ice cream, topped with peanut butter fudge chocolate sprinkles and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Where's that from?
Friendlies.
That sounds good.
You want that?
Yeah.
Tremont and Bootmill Road. Why does that sound familiar?
Wawa has all kinds of shit now. Like, they got the chicken bites, they got the stuffed pretzels, they got the empanada, they got the egg rolls.
The empanada, I didn't like.
Ew!
I never
Fries and ice cream dipper.
Fries and ice cream? No, I don't want to fucking hear ew, because wait a second. What do you do with your french fries when
I
we go
was just
to
going to
Wendy's?
say. That's kind of long.
It's the same fucking thing. I say that all the time. Yeah, they got pizza. Wawa has pizza too.
I heard that. I haven't tried it, but I heard bad things.
I heard it's basically like a round Elio's.
Yeah, and they charge probably double the price.
I was going to try those the other night, but I didn't know how long it was going to take them, and it was fucking late.
Someone was detected at the front door.
Someone was detected at my front door. Thankfully, it's not the back door.
That's too much money. I'll wait till after the show and we'll just go to Wawa. I'll go to Wawa after the show.
Wah.
Have we tried Wawa fries yet? No. Gary said they got pizza.
Yes, they got pizza. I keep thinking about trying it. Oh, I don't know about this movie. Have you seen the commercial for this one yet? What is it called? Red One.
Sounds familiar.
It's got The Rock in it.
Yeah, The Rock.
Oh, yeah, yes, I have seen commercials for that.
Was it Evans who was Captain America? And the guy from Oz, he was the Aryan guy. He was also in. He was like a counselor in something in SVU and Law and Order.
What, Wong?
No. Yeah, Red One. It's something to do with Santa Claus.
I want to try the hot turkey sandwich with mashed potatoes. The turkey sandwich isn't bad if you add the cranberry and stuff to it.
The other night, I had I had a turkey sandwich, but I didn't have that, and it just really didn't have any flavor.
I always forget his name.
It's a new day.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce.
Well, you can get it without it too.
Yeah. Are you guys doing Thanksgiving? Last year we just did something little. I don't think we went to my parents'. I don't remember.
The sandwich you're thinking about, Heather, is called the Gobbler. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember what we did last year for Thanksgiving.
I had work.
I know why. She's been yiping.
Why?
She cracked her nail and the quick's exposed.
Is it the front? I know when she did it then, she did it getting into the tub.
Yeah, it's right there.
Is it bad?
And she's letting me touch it.
But that's not where she was limping. She was limping on the backs the other night.
Yeah, but she's been stepping on the front and yiping too, so.
Thanksgiving's overrated anyway, if you ask me, but.
What, Luna?
And then there's another movie coming out February 7th. It's called Love Cruise with Ki Han Kwan and a whole bunch of other people. That looks pretty good.
That's all right. I kind of got scared. I don't remember where we went, but we went to a doctor's. And one of the doctor's last name was Chang.
Nope.
All right, go lay down. Go lay down.
And the first thing I thought was, great. His fucking brother is Ed.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, pork fried rice has a brother named something Chang.
Hi.
Not yet, but thanks for asking.
Can I help you?
Beyond help.
Can I help you? Oh. What are you panting so bad for?
It's a Runa.
Saruna. Still showing 6 people.
Ray, go get water. Wackadoodle.
Hey, it's a wackadoodle, you know that, sir.
Luna.
Everybody
Miss
else
Soulful Eyes.
It's
It's you and your brother's birthday. It's you and your brother's birthday.
So, has anybody gone out to like Target, Walmart, any of those places lately and seen the Christmas stuff? Now, most of those stores don't have a lot. But if you really want to see Christmas shit,
Go to Michael's.
go to Michael's.
Yeah, I've been to Walmart.
And the worst
Go lay
part
down.
is they're already taking like anywhere from 20 to 40% off of their Christmas shit.
That's crazy.
Gotta love the holidays.
Well, my biggest appointment, yes, there is a holiday. I mean, Halloween and Christmas overtake Thanksgiving any day of the week. I get that, but like Thanksgiving's still tough to be a holiday, and like it's like okay, we're gonna screw Thanksgiving, just move it to Christmas.
But you know what? It's always been like that.
It's a damn shame.
Well, the way it's going, within a couple weeks, you're going to start seeing shit for Valentine's Day.
That is true.
Because think about it. Thanksgiving is a holiday, but it's not like it is a big moneymaker except for grocery stores.
True.
Like Halloween's a big moneymaker for stores because of candy, costumes, shit like that. Christmas is huge for gifts and shoppings as such. Your
Yeah.
next holiday that anybody's really spending money on that's a Hallmark holiday would be Valentine's Day.
No, I agree with that. I mean, it was funny though, being at my job last week and people coming in Thursday looking for Halloween candy just for us to be out and being pissed off, and then secondly saying, "Oh well, I still need to get something out tonight," so they're buying all the Christmas candy up.
Yeah, well, it's what you get for waiting the last minute.
Yeah. Well, think about it though. People are trying to get that last fucking buy because then November 3rd, all that Halloween stuff goes 50% off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We were in Walmart the day after Halloween and everything was 50% off. And then I was in Walmart today and everything was 75% off.
Well, the other night, Party City, pretty much everything except costumes was 50% off.
Yeah, because you got your skeleton.
Yeah, I got the skeleton for $9.
And I got presents too.
Considering the skeleton should have been about $23 because they had brought it down to 44, and then half of that was like 23, something like that. Gotta love when they mark shit the wrong price.
Yeah, but in the end, though, you look at it, you made out.
Yeah, you made out pretty well there, dear.
Oh, Jane,
Our
today,
sons got Reese's eggs and their Halloween candy.
yeah, people were trying to find anything they could last minute. I mean, we sold a shitload of
Do
Christmas trees.
Halloween eggs? No, they do bats and stuff. The bats are pumpkin.
Yeah, but sometimes if you buy the big bags, you can get it. So yeah, I can say it.
That's candy left from last Easter. I pray. I pray a puppy.
I mean,
I
Halloween.
don't know what the hell he's wearing.
A kid's gonna eat any candy he can get his hand on, honestly.
Seth friggin' Rollins.
I'm wondering, those things on his shoulder, do you think they have to like pump them up with air?
No, I'm not watching last one, so.
We're getting some back feet.
Yeah, I noticed that. I
Mr.
noticed.
Nance, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the Monday Night Football game on. I'd like to know what Seth is.
I always say that he raids Becky's wardrobe. Like, I'm wondering, did they have to pump them up? Like, are they kind of like, remember the Halloween costume? I don't know. You might be Mr. Naston and Mr. You might be too young. But it was a Halloween costume, and it was just kind of like a regular costume, but the head went on top of your head, and you blew it up because you had to fill it with air.
Sounds familiar.
I don't remember what they called, but I know there was. I don't even know what they were, but there was some kind of bug suit or whatever. But like there was a green one, a black one. I think there was yellow or orange. Nowadays, kids just go out and they get the inflatable dinosaur costumes.
Yeah. That's such a weird arena that they're at tonight.
Well, that's the Saudi Arabia unit.
So this is the fatal four-way for number one contender, right? Yeah. They put Dom in this match.
Why he's even got a title shot? Oh, this is just stupid.
Okay. Mr. I'll talk to you about that later.
Stop.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna we'll post this on the website later. I need everybody right now that is in chat to please say a prayer for my sister-in-law. Things have made a turn and she is now undergoing emergency surgery tonight. So yeah, the GoFundMe has been posted. Hear me?
Here are some results.
So yes.
Oh, excuse me.
My sister-in-law was a very, very big help to Grimm when everything was going on with the kids and everything. And now she's battling her own health issues, and we need to rally up and send lots of prayers and get her back to her crazy, normal, chaotic self. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for sending it to me. I'll post it. She's been up in the air whether she wanted to do one or not. And if your dad did it, then that's perfect. So I'll start circulating that around to everybody. Oh, I'm glad that it's up and running now.
Yeah, because Damon called me earlier to ask if, or tell me what was going on. He said, I already know.
Hey, everyone in chat sending prayers. Thank you, guys.
Yes, very much so. And as we've said many, many times, that is the reason for the memories of Drago and Tink. It's not. I sent it to Alan as well. All right, thanks, Heather. It's not just memories about them. It's about memories and family, because here we're all family here. Whether you are in the basement show or you are a basement dweller, you know, everybody here, we look at them all as family, and we're all together as one in this world, and that's why we all need to have each other's backs and you know, be there for each other. And that's why we've always stated that nobody is ever alone.
All right, I'm going to have to jump off to take a phone call.
Well, don't jump. I mean, you're on the couch. You don't have far to get back.
No, again, just easily won't move you. So don't even jump. I'll just boot you. No, we can't unmute you, Mike, maybe. Just don't mute it so now I can't hear you.
I was seeing if she was muted and now.
Yep, she's done.
Good.
Anyone hear about a fire going on around the area because it smells awful? Yes, down. I was actually just looking it up. It is down in the Echo Berlin area.
Hear anything about a fire going on around there? I don't know. Something big was going on yesterday when we had to run up to the laundromat, and there were like 4 companies that came running past and going up on the 42 and heading 42 towards the shore. Well, I mean, I don't get into too many details here, Heather, but I mean, that is your sister, and there it is right there. I
Maybe
guess
because she's still
that's
sitting in the chair.
prove it. I wanted to hop back on real quick and say that it was great to say hi to you all. Hope you're all having a great night. Thank you, Kelsey. Do me a
Okay.
favor, just remove me from studio. I'll go on to hers.
Okay. So let him do what he has to do, and he'll be right back. But so I mean, I get that completely, Heather. I mean, family is family. I mean, definitely sounds like a rough situation. My prayers and hopes will all go all well. And cuz, thanks for popping in. You're always a big support to the show, and we appreciate it. And he's back.
Yeah, I'm on Miss Grimm's computer.
Fair enough.
I mean, Heather, if that's something you think you should do, then that's what you should. That's what you should do. You got to do what your gut says.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't discuss any personal business through here unless people go that route and that's what they ask for. But otherwise, I don't. I know the whole situation and everything, but if you think you should be there, then that's what you need to do.
Yes. Cal says she's always here for support, and I appreciate it. I know the Grimms appreciate it. Everybody who helps out with the basement show appreciates it. So, there's the people who pop in every single night just to say hi, drop us reactions, or what keep these shows going, one way or another. So, I mean, we always try to come up with new ideas, I would say. I mean, bounce off each other. But at the end of the day, it also is we want to do what you, the fans, want as well. So if you ever have any ideas for any shows, please let us know. It's a Freya. And that's the dog that likes to beat me up.
We got to put another link in your collar. Look at all this neck. You've got too much neck for this collar. And we just put this on you and there was space in it. Now look. Like 2 weeks later, there's no space, Tubby.
Jackie says the basement show is more than just a show. Yeah, I mean.
Well, thank you. We try and make it that way.
It definitely all evolves over the last couple months, like the last almost 27 months. I mean, from where it started to where it is now, it's just night and day. I mean,
it's gone through some changes. It's gone through ups, it's gone through downs, but that's part of growing.
Yes, and I just, and I said, I feel in the almost 27 months I've been doing this, I feel like I've matured so much.
And we try and make it more than just a show because in the long run of everything, and as many times as everybody's like, oh my God, Grimm's morbid and Grimm's just a whack job. And yes, thank you. Yes, I know. We're all here on this rock, as we'll call it, together. We're here for an allotted amount of time. We don't get any extra time than what we're already allotted. So every day, everybody goes through struggles. They go through good times. They go through bad times. And the thing is, it's one thing when somebody is only there for the good, but you also got to be there for people when it's bad and when it's not so great, because that's when somebody really needs it the most. It's not when it's a good time. You could sit there and say, hey, good job. And I don't want to sound crazy, but it's addictive. No, it doesn't sound crazy. or corny, sorry. Grimm's eyes aren't as good as they used to be. But we're all here together, and no matter what your scenario is, if you're just an average everyday person, Mr. Nast has seen it at the Octane shows, how it is with me walking around the shows, how people are. I
Yeah.
mean, you could probably explain it better than I can.
No, I mean, Grimm's well known. I mean, just the
But
people that haven't seen him in a couple of years walk up to him like it was yesterday, and you catch up with somebody. And I'm the same way with a bunch of people I've known for a long time. I can just pick up a conversation right where we left off, like we saw each other yesterday, and it's great.
and it was the same thing when I was traveling with that band. Look, yes, I'm traveling with the band, and yes, I got my name out there, and I got well known traveling with this band and doing what I did. And even now, 20 years later, because that's how long it's been that since that album came out when I was working with them. 20 years later, and here people are, oh my God, look, here you are. But no matter how we always got, you had to look at it. I'm just a person. I'm the same as you. I put my pants on the same way. I have the same trials and tribulations that you do as well. Maybe not exactly the same, but I hurt. I'm happy. I'm sad. I go through the same thing. And as I said, we're all in this together. Not one person is better than anybody else.
No,
It's not the way it is. And that is one thing, with doing this. This is doing this as fun. It's not meant to look at, oh, well, we're above everybody. No. And even the Reverend will say, even out on the road, look, I've told people time and time again, people say, oh, I would love to be able to do what you love to do, but I'll never be able to do it. I'll be the first one to turn around and go, don't say that. When you say you can't do something, you already have it in your mind that you can't do that.
Yeah.
There's always going to be another type of Grimm show out there. There's always going to be, as many times as I say, I call myself the Mad Red King, call myself the king. But there is always going to be another king out there. There is always going to be a person ahead of a step of you. And sometimes those are the people that think that, well, I'm better than you. Well, I don't think so. I believe that we're all the same. We all bleed red when we get cut. We all have sad feelings and happy feelings. We all have soft spots in our hearts. Revan doesn't have a heart, so I can't have a soft spot. But then again,
wait a minute. How could you have no heart? I thought you had a good cardiologist appointment, and that was
yes,
they found
I
your
said
heart.
that. Well, I said that to the cardiologist. He goes, "No, there's one in there." I said, "Okay, it might be cold and black, but yes, there's one in there." But we're all one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think everybody will become more as one if you take a look at certain things. Like and I forget who I was talking to, but I was saying about, like, with animals, certain animals can coexist with one another. They're not the same. I mean, completely two different animals, but they coexist because they all have one common purpose. And it's the same principle with humans. We all should have the one common goal, not, oh, well, that person's different color skin, or that person. Guess what?
I reached out to
Everyone bleeds the same color. And that's where we need to realize we are not alone. We are all together. We're all on this rock. And that's pretty much how it is.
that was Dana.
Okay.
I reached out to Dana.
Yeah.
Dana said thank you for letting us know. She had no idea. To keep her updated.
Mhm.
I know how close they are.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have poison ivy or anything like that. It's from the scratch. Oh, I just never seen anything like that before, so that's why I was like, unfortunately, Steph, you need to back up, because if it was ivy, it's very good chance of your father catching it. Because as I said, all I have to do is look at it. I have a big puppy here.
Well, you want a little bit of good news?
All right, what's a little bit of a good news?
I won't say the name, but looking at a website, it looks like he got adopted.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm happy about that.
Jackie says she's a beast. Yeah, she is. And we're still growing, as you can see how much more skin we have on the back of our neck. Right?
I mean, we had a feeling that he wasn't going to last long.
No, but
to see that he is not on the site anymore is good news, and that makes me happy.
yes. Zayden's got to go on antibiotics. He has an infected dog bite. He's got the cootie.
Cooties!
Or the affected dog scratch. Are you a dog? Right now, you think I'm your leaning post.
Well, yeah, the second you move, whoop, there's the dog. No, but what you're just saying is spot on. I mean, Kelsey had made a comment too. It all makes me think back when I did my show in college. Fun times for sure. I'm glad you all have fun with it, and that's what you're supposed to do. I've had my moments where I get bent out of shape about certain things, but since I came back from my little hiatus last time, I feel much better just knowing that, hey, I'm supposed to be doing this for fun. I've overcome a lot because people who have known me for as long as I've known me, hey, I'm not a camera person. So being in front of a camera is one, but then talking in front of people is a second thing. So to see where I've grown in that aspect alone is amazing.
I'm still here.
Oh, I know. He's got hurt that day. But no, it's just self-growth is important when you do shows like this. Like, I mean, you have to, I would say, step out of a comfort zone. And I feel like I've done that since August 2022. I've stepped out of that comfort zone and been able to do what we do. I mean, and the self-growth alone is astonishing. Like, I couldn't be more proud of myself of what level I have come.
No, I agree.
Excuse me, dog. That is my daddy. Well, not tonight, Steph.
Clear that.
You're going to have to go over there and fight with Steph. I bet your Frey would win.
Excuse me, that is my daddy. Daddy's puppy.
Yep.
Right. Look, Frey's on there.
Freya. She's not even responding to me tonight, Steph. You're sure that one. I'm heading off. Love you all as always. See you all Wednesday. Yes.
Yes, we will be returning Wednesday. Nothing tomorrow night, just so everybody knows. As we said, just because tomorrow night, I don't know how well a show would actually go. I think too many people would be trying to talk about the election, which right there is something that we don't do. So we'd end up either closing shop early or we'd have to remove people for the night.
Yeah, and I don't want to do either or. All I will say about tomorrow is just be safe. I mean, the freedom of vote is your own opinion. Republican, Democrat, you can do whatever you please. Just be safe about it. Don't get mixed in with people's feelings because it's going to be crazy tomorrow.
Right. And just remember, purge on.
I'm actually scared to even just go to work 9 to 5:30 tomorrow.
No, I don't think it's going to be that bad.
No, I mean, I don't either. But this is your one and only warning to everybody who does watch tonight or goes back and watches these clips. If you do pop in any show during this week and bring up the election, if it's in a violent, malicious way, I will remove you.
Actually, if any politics comes up at all this week, unfortunately, we will have to remove you and remove the comment.
Yes.
Battery saver is on. Okay, so we know what I got to start getting ready to do. Computer dying.
Yeah, the battery life on that sucks anymore.
Oh, it got through for the 2 hours. I mean, it's got 19% to get through this.
How many minutes is that? About a half hour.
Doesn't say.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't say.
No, well, we'll have to do it on work anyway, so. We didn't want to make this a super late night. Not like we used to when we used to go 3-4 hours.
Yeah, because what time you got to be in tomorrow?
9 a.m. Which isn't that bad. Because after tomorrow, I'm off again Wednesday.
And I may have a ton of shit that I have to work on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is actually good that we're not doing a show tomorrow night because I can use that because this order's got to be done by like Thursday, which means I got to drop. They have to have the order by Thursday, which means I got to drop it off on Wednesday.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, and we haven't been able to start it yet today. So,
you can kick off the closeout with us then.
So, Holin's Customs. You can find Holin's Customs on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find a link to it on The Basement Show. And remember, right now, we are doing the limited edition shirts, which we did come up with a number tonight, is at least 50 shirts or until material runs out. But with that, the proceeds will be going to the Gift of Life in the name of AJ and Hope. So again, if you can think it, we can make it. There's everything possible because trust me, tonight when I was out, I saw one of the new machines that I am looking at. Yeah, but that will come in time. That is not a cheap piece of machinery. And then we will be talking about laser engraving.
No.
And of course, we're always adding new things, which we've seen some new things tonight that are a possibility.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, next is another big project coming to the Basement Show as a whole, Holin's Customs included. We are going to be shifting over to thebasementshowlive.com, which we will have our own public URL, so we will be able to do a lot more when we want, how we want, when we want. The only thing that is holding this up is trying to find a website builder that will allow us to have a live chat so you, the audience, can come along with us, because once this is launched, Facebook, YouTube, all that will go obsolete. We will still find ways to edit the videos and upload them onto those platforms, but the live shows will be just on the basementshowlive.com. And there will also be menus that you can click, and I will make sure Whole One's Customs is covered in there. You'll get host bios, the whole kit and caboodle. So hopefully soonish that we can start sitting down and getting this on the roll. But the basementshowlive.com is coming one way or another through hell or high water. I want to have it done by the end of the year. So just give us a little bit more time. That's all I ask. Nice show lineup. I can do this if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right. Well, our show lineup. Well, Monday's night has evolved. I'm sorry, from Ladies' Night to the Grimms. So you have Mr. and Mrs. Grimm bickering back and forth, but they also have comic relief for 2 hours on Monday nights. Usually Tuesday nights is still and will be the memories of Drago and Tink. But lately it's been myself and Mr. Grimm, or Miss Grimm one night, me and her. You never know. So you gotta stay tuned to find out who hosts that. Wednesday nights, I brought back Entertainment Night. Been a lot of fun in the first couple of weeks. We did Guess the Song when I was actually singing, which was a hoot. We did some movie trivia, Mad Libs, and so forth. So this Wednesday, I'm not sure what's going to be on the agenda yet. But if you have any ideas, please let me know. I will maybe throw a poll up and we will see if any of these shows, any options get voted on specifically. So I'll let you, the viewer, decide on that. Thursday right now is TBD, to be determined. It could be a expedition night or a story night. You never know. Lately, we've been just taking Thursday night off, just to sit back, relax, recoup, because these shows are a lot of work. Plus, we work during the day, so we sometimes need that night off to recover. Friday night, you have the Rev Grimm and Crimson Phoenix show. Lately, it's been the Rev Grimm show, and as he had mentioned before, December 13th will be his last show for a little bit, so make sure you are tuned in for that night for a 24-hour Crazy Nut House show. And that show is still in the process of being evolved, but we promise you it will last a full 24 hours, one way or another. And you never know who else is going to be on. Like he had said, he'll be on for a while. I'll be on Miss Grimm. They might do a whole custom spot. We have the Swan about coming back for a little bit. Dark Nexus, plus some other people I have reached out to see if they will lend us some support and chip in for a couple hours. So that show will be, again, Friday, December 13th. Friday the 13th. So that will be absolutely bonkers. And we always say stay tuned for any pop-up shows. Like we did this past Saturday at the Octane Show. The weekend before that, I did a bunch of pop-out shows up in Cincinnati, Ohio for the Eagles-Bengals game, which was a lot of fun. And I appreciate everybody who did join in for those couple shows I did out there. That was a lot of fun. I might not be doing any more football games this season, but next year might be going out to Green Bay, which could be very, very interesting as well. So stay tuned for that. And then since he has the birthday girl, I'll do the next one so he can pay attention to Luna.
No, it doesn't matter. She's good.
Well, you want this one then? I'll do the next one.
Follow The Basement Show with Mr. Nass on Facebook and YouTube, as well as TikTok at Basement Show with Mr. Nass. Please be sure to follow, like, and share all platforms, please.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a Twitch account, so you can follow on that. And we actually have an extra account that we never really got off the ground running, but you can find The Basement Show on Twitter as well. But right now, we're just streaming the shows on Facebook and YouTube only, just to make it easier. Twitch wasn't working for a live audience, unfortunately, but it is so new. Out of bread and butter, the hard one. Hashtag justice for AJ and Hope.
Yeah, this is always the toughest one to really get what you're going to say across. Because it's like, what do you say? What don't you say? The only thing I can say is if you see this anywhere, please share it. As you know, AJ and Hope were both lost back in May of 2023 in a fatal fire in Maple Shade, New Jersey. This is coming sooner than later. They will get the justice that they deserve and are so truly entitled to. And as I said, it's always kind of really hard, like what you want to say about it. You know, there's just so much that you could say that you could be here for 20 minutes to a half an hour just with anything that you want to say about this, because it's such a huge tragedy that these two children, mine and Miss Grimm's son and daughter, and Mr. Nast's niece and nephew, and Mama D's, godchildren, and the Spawn's brother and sister, and Cora's third cousin. Yes, third cousin. And the list just goes on and on and on. And, Mama Dukes, that Heather, that's Aunt Heather, and Jimmy Dot, Uncle Jimmy, and as I said, the list just goes on and on and on. But these two will get the justice that they deserve, and their names will be remembered for a very, very long time by the people that did them wrong. And they are gone. They are truly loved and truly missed more than they will ever know, but they will never be forgotten.
Yeah, I always say it. That's always the last three things I say. Always loved, always gone, always missed, never forgotten. That is the best way to sum that up.
Yes, that is true.
Mama Dukes was Johnny's idea. Was it? Oh, a different Johnny.
I don't know. Could be you.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble.
This one will be you, but this is another kind of tough one in a way to explain, but not too much.
Because of your other friend Heather. I have to think about that one. I'm kind of confused.
I think you did that because it was since we had Heather and Heather in at one point.
Oh, that's right. Okay, there you go.
We kind of did something so that way it could be, we could determine who would be determined.
Gotcha. But yes, this one is throwing the club. Make sure you drop a reaction on any streamer you watch. It is a free way to support us and their shows, but only if you like what you're watching. So there's other content creators out there other than the Basement Show. I know a bunch myself, Dark Nexus, Jimmy Duke's Gaming, Games with Doc. The list can go on and on and on and on. But if any of them are streaming on Facebook or a platform that allows you to drop a reaction to them, only if you enjoy what you are watching, please do so. It is a free way to support their shows, get their names out there, and it goes a very long way for them to get into a very tough algorithm nowadays. So just as a free courtesy, just drop them a like, heart, a ha-ha, a caring emoji, or if you don't like what you're watching, put an angry face. But just dropping a reaction goes a very long way. It's a free way to support. And for some streamers, it means the absolute world. So I know we have 6 of them tonight, and other than myself, we had Mr. Jim Dart, Troy, Cora, Gary, and Jackie dropped us a heart, and that's all amazing. So yes. I'm baffled. I say every night I am baffled and continue to be baffled by the amount of support we get for here on the Basement Show. In a weird way, it kind of makes me emotional as a sense to see night in, night out people who come in and support the show. It's just mind blowing to see where the show has gone since the first day I went live to where it is now. And again, like I was saying earlier, it's all about self growth. I am still trying to make myself better each and every show between these backgrounds, these intros, the outros, the content we're putting out there. It's just all because of you guys. And you guys fuel my creativity to keep me pushing, striving forward to keep wanting to do this day in and day out. So all I can really say is thank you to everyone who does watch our shows. Go back and watches them because there's an extensive library with a lot of shows on there. We are over 450 shows now, which in a 2 years time span is absolutely incredible.
So, real quick here, you were asking me how much time that actually leaves on the battery.
Yeah.
So I've been sitting and checking. We had 19%, right?
Okay.
That was at 2 hours. We've been 16 minutes and we're down to 11%. So there you go. So roughly about, say, 20 minutes, no, about half an hour is about 19%.
There you go. Well, if you guys out, I'm sure he'll call me when we're done. But thank you, Heather, for joining us. Jackie, Steph, Cora, Gary, Cousin Crew, Luigi Joseph on YouTube, Facebook as well. Mr. Ryan Banshee jumped in, Gwen, Jim Dalt, who hadn't seen that name in a while, but good to see him in chat. What else? I'm going back up real quick. I think Troy stopped in tonight for a minute or two.
Gary.
I said, yep, Gary. He's always lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
Louie on Facebook and YouTube, so she double dipped tonight, and that's pretty much it. But again, thank you to everybody who was here with us for the 2+ hours and who goes back and rewatches our shows.
Babe.
We appreciate all the support we get. You guys are absolutely all amazing.
She was starting to watch out.
Remember, there is no show tomorrow night, but we will be back Wednesday night for entertainment night with myself, Mr. Nest. But other than that, Grimm, I'm going to let you have the final word tonight.
So Gary may be here. Yep, down to 10%, 218. So there you go. Yeah, it's got about 10%, so about 228. This computer will die. So there you go. Pretty much timing this thing out.
Yep.
Sooner or later, I'll be back at my studio, probably for the 24-hour show. I'll do a lot from my studio because I'll need both. I'll need all my screens for that one. But as always, thank you all for stopping in and hanging out with us for the past 2 hours and 18 minutes. As always, we thank you very much. Would not be possible without any of you. As I always close out, unfortunately, we're doing this kind of quick tonight since we're close. Don't take any shit from anybody. You know, this is your path. You need to do what makes you happy and, what is safe for you and, in that path that you're choosing. And if you have to walk through hell, you walk through hell like you fucking own the place because you know what? Only you can choose that path. You don't live what everybody else says you have to do or what you should do or how you should do it. As long as it is working for you. Wharton State Forest is burning again. Not surprised. This is your life. As long as it is working for you and your family, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You have to do what is right for you. So from the Reverend, Mr. Nast, anything?
Nope. And Miss Grimm, too, in the background.
Miss Grimm and the rest of us here from the Basement Show, we hope you enjoyed tonight's 2-for-1. Until we meet again, everyone stay safe and healthy. And as always, deuces.
The sacrifice has just begun. We feed the war machine. Hide your daughters, your firstborn sons, as we welcome all your catastrophe. All the hate, all the lies, the hell.
present and